Sí, it's 7 Central, ¿verdad?
Ya me pareció.
Sí, it's 7 Central, ¿verdad? Sí, it's 7 Central, ¿verdad? ¿Es de you? Hola, Luz Arteaga. No.
¿Sí es el teléfono este?
Lo hubiéramos puesto next to it. Hello, Backyard Magic. Welcome to our channel. Welcome to our live. Can you guys hear us? Thank you, Luz. Can you guys hear us? Hi, Jenny Alvarado from New Mexico. Okay, they can hear us. Can you guys see us? Are we more clear now than we were in Jalisco? Yes, they can hear us.
They can hear us. And the quality of the video. Hi, Jennifer.
Hi, Diana Salas from New Jersey. She said it's a little bit better. It's still blurry? Yes, se mueve. Don't move.
Okay, I see. Oh, but it's better than before.
Thank you, Diana. We're so happy that we found a place too. We are actually, well, let's wait a little bit and see if any more people join, but we'll let you guys know where we're actually staying at now. That's for your phone, though, no?
Yeah, the quality goes only to 720.
It says it goes from good to blurry, so don't move. We're gonna try not to move too much. That way it doesn't go blurry.
Tell Miguel to get off for a little bit.
A ver. Let me ask my son to get off the game for a little bit.
Hopefully it helps the quality on the video.
No contesta. Let me go tell him. Let me go tell him. Hold on. We'll be right back.
Yeah. So
Get off the game for a little bit, please, because it's
we have
really
been here
blurry.
for a little bit already, and it's coming along. We don't have a lot of things on the apartment yet, but
Hurry up.
it feels comfortable.
Casey, disconnect from your phone. Nomás miren uno.
Way better
Because
than what we were at before.
On the disconnect one of them, please.
It's a very quiet neighborhood.
It doesn't matter where you go. It doesn't matter.
It
We're
feels
gonna get out the
comfortable.
game too, because the quality is really bad. I can't get it mejor, so she's not over here making all the noise. All right, hopefully that works a little bit better.
Turn on the phone.
Let me see. Welcome to everyone to our live. We are in staying in Morelia?
No.
No, Moroleón. Sorry, Moroleón.
She
I get
doesn't know.
confused all the time. MJ, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, we're seeing the quality of the video is still not good. So we're gonna try to work on that.
We thought it would be a little bit better over here now that the internet's really good actually. But I guess not good enough where it's not blurry for you guys to see us.
So we just need to upgrade the internet. We got like the second package, I think. So
Yeah, the second one.
now I think it's like 5 different packages. I think we got a second highest up. So we might need to move to the third one and see how that works for everyone. Like right now, it's looking pretty clear. So maybe because Miguel was in the video game playing live too, and now that he's off the game, so the quality got better.
So friends, our chickens, we only brought a total of, it was 17. We lost one to a predator, and the other day when we went to go feed them, one had passed. We don't know what the reason was. She was still in the coop, but we don't know what happened to her. I know there's scorpions here. Somebody said it could have been a scorpion that got her. We're not sure. But we are down to 13 hens and two roosters. They said they can't see Jose hair. That's fun, my brother. But we do have our chickens. Our chickens are about 20 minutes away from us, from here, from where we're staying. Like we said, we are staying in Moroleón. It's right, we're a few minutes from the centro, but more.
It's about 8 minutes.
Yeah, so it's not bad. It's not far. Can you bring them to your new place?
Our new place is not big enough to. We could bring them. They said that we could have animals, but I don't know.
We can try. They just started laying again. We've been picking up 6 to 7 eggs a day. So I think another move would be stressful for them as well.
Yeah.
They look happy. Every day we go and check on them. We go and feed them and change their water to clean water. And they're happy. We take them a snack. I like to go buy some lettuce, and I take them a head of lettuce or just any of the things that are left there. We just take it to them. Like today we made tuna, and then I had like the celery, the greens and everything. So I'll take them that tomorrow. But they look really happy. The space is way bigger for just, and there is also just a few of them, but we might be able to try and bring them over here. But I don't know if you guys seen, but we got a new puppy in addition to our family as well. And then we have the parrots. The parrots are here with us. And then we have a new puppy, a small one. So we're training him to use the potty outside and everything. Yesterday, we took him to see the chickens, and he wanted to eat their poop. So I don't know if it's a good idea for him.
All the dogs will eat the chicken poop. I don't know what is on the chicken poop, but they do. No, we are not selling the eggs, being that they barely start laying. I think it's today the second day that they start laying. We're only picking up like 6 and 7,
6 or 7 a day.
so it's not enough to sell.
Hi, Connie from California.
It's barely enough for us to eat.
Yeah. Yesterday, I think we got here and Saudi wanted some boiled eggs. She loves her boiled eggs. So I did 6. And between the kids and her, they ate them all. And then I made huevito con chorizo yesterday for breakfast. And there goes at least 6 eggs at a time. So, and then this morning I gave Saori 2 sunny side up eggs. So we do use a lot of eggs when we have them. We do like to have eggs for breakfast. And I know that you guys seen that on when we were in Jalisco in our puesto too. I would cook eggs a lot. I love eggs. My kids do too. Jose, not too much.
I eat them, but I'm not like, the thing with me is not like, I'm not a person to say, oh, I want this to eat or that. I really don't care. Once in a while, I ask you for something, right, that I want to eat, but other than that, I don't really care. Before, I used to see my food as protein and carbs, and she used to tell me, "Don't you get tired of eating the same thing?" I don't see it like food. I just see them as protein and carbs. I don't care.
Yeah, I think the chickens would be happier here, but I also want to start some plants. And if I start plants, they'll be eating my plants. That's what I'm afraid of. I want to do some tomatoes and some peppers, at least as you guys see the little area, it's small. So I don't know. I did consider bringing our chickens with us. I told Jose, I said, let's bring our chickens. I was excited to bring them at first, but now it's like, I don't know.
The same thing, I'm like, here is like a town in the States where you got like neighbors right next door. It's a new community. And everybody here, what they have is dogs. They don't have chickens or any type of animal. So if we're the only ones that bring like roosters and chickens, and then they like in the morning all out, I don't know if they're gonna have problems with us, and we don't want that yet.
MJ, yeah, if we lose anymore, they definitely will come with us. Right now, we did cover all the holes. I think the one that escaped the first time, it was like a couple of days after we got them all settled. We didn't cover all the holes. So she did escape. There was a rooster that doesn't belong to us. Well, he's still out there. And I think he was calling them because we heard him when we were there, right? He was calling them. So I think that's why she left. There was 2 dogs. There were
Actually 3 dogs.
3.
The 2 puppies and a bigger one. And we didn't cover the back. So it was fenced like in the bottom. And then on top it was open. And I think some of them escaped. And the dogs they got to one of them. And next day when we went to check on them, we saw the feathers. So we decided to go to the hardware store and got some chicken wire. So since then they haven't escaped. And hopefully they stay there. The dogs cannot get in the coop, being there on the bottom. It has like cement, so that it's not like they're gonna try to
dig a hole or anything.
Dig and go under.
Yeah, MJ, the setup that we did, it's pretty good. We also, there were some holes at the bottom. We did cover them with big bricks.
And a big piece of cement.
And Jose put a long piece of cement that it's not easy to move. And at the door that we're using as a door, it's not a door. It's just
It's another piece of
wire. No.
The cattle fence, or what do they call it? The one that you wanted for your garden.
I can't.
It was like cattle panel. So that's what it has there, cattle panel. So no dog's gonna get in there. pretty strong structure.
And I put some sticks and then a big old piece of wood so it doesn't, so they won't knock it down or anything. So I think they're pretty good for right now. Hopefully, we're hoping we don't lose anymore. Like I said, they have been less stressed. They have been laying more, and they're always happy. As soon as I get there, I call them, and they come towards the fence, and they're happy to see us.
It is. I think it is. Uh,
A little bit chillier at night.
yeah, a little. The thing is, over there, like at night, I don't know if it's the house, but it was hot. Like you go to sleep and it will be like super hot. And here, actually, like the first night, I was cold. I told her, I told Erica, like it's too cold in here, and she like, I got the door open, so all the wind was coming inside. I'm like, it is too cold.
MJ said we need to apply for permits, like in the U.S.
No, no permits. No permits for animals. At least you're gonna have some cattle or something like that, you know. Then yeah, you need your permits. You need to have different things to have your what do they call it? A stock. Uh,
Hello,
and so for some of the animals, you will need some permits.
Jesus asked what happened to our puesto. Our puesto is actually still in Jalisco. We couldn't bring it with us. We paid quite a bit of money to bring just the horse trailer that we had with all of our stuff. We paid, how much did we pay?
Too much. Too much money.
16,000 just for him to bring the trailer, plus 16, and then all the casetas.
I don't think so.
We had to pay, I think it was a total of like 400 or 500 pesos more. So it was expensive to bring it over here, and to bring the puesto over to us again, it's going to be pretty expensive as well. And it's not worth it to bring it over here for the price that it costs. So it's better if we buy something here if we decide to go that route. Right now, we're still not sure what we want to do, because it is, we're going to, with trying to build a home, it's going to be a lot going back and forth. So we don't know if we'll have time to actually stay at the puesto like Jose was staying back in Jalisco. Do you need permits to buy the house, to build a house?
Yes, to build a house, you need to have different permits. And what I was actually searching, you have to have different. It's getting like now to a more professional thing, where they ask you different stuff that you need, they require for you to give you a permit. I was actually listening to a architect, and he's saying about a month to get all the permits going and finalized. How much it will cost, I really don't know. He didn't specify, and the price being that in different states is different prices, but it takes a while, and you have to bring with you the blueprints, the some other stuff that an architect will give you just to get the permits.
Jesus, we can rent the puesto out, but I think we were just all ready to leave. We didn't really look into that. We just put it out for sale. We still have it. It's not sold yet. We were selling it with the fridge, but at the end, like the day before we left Jalisco, we decided to bring the fridge with us. So it's going to go for a little bit cheaper. So hopefully we do sell it. We did leave a friend of ours there in charge of the puesto, just to show it if somebody wants to see it. That way we don't have to go back in case somebody wants to buy it. Unless it's sold, then we'll go pick up the money. If she can't put it at no OXXO in different places, you can just send it from one place to another. So we'll see on that. But for right now, we still have the puesto. The puesto is not sold yet. So we'll see in the future. You never know. Maybe we do end up bringing it. But for right now, that those are not our plans.
We just wanted to get out of here. She was stressing. The guy, we supposed to leave Jalisco, I think on Friday or Thursday.
We're supposed to leave on a Wednesday first, and we didn't end up leaving until Monday.
The guy went and took the truck to the shop to get a check, being that he was gonna take a trailer full of stuff, and 4.5 hours drive, and he wanted to check that everything was okay with the truck. So they found that some of the, I think the ball joint or rotors, bearings needed to be replaced. They replaced it, and then he took it to Ciudad Guzman to try it, and something else went wrong. So he had to take it back to the shop. We lost another 2 days, and then Sunday he said that we will be going on Monday because it was Sunday.
Saturday is when he came, because he came in the morning on Saturday, and I said, yes, finally he's gonna tell us we can go. And then he said it was too.
Oh.
Our stuff was all already packed, and we hardly had anything left. Since the day that we were supposed to leave, a few days before, we packed everything. So we were eating out every single day. So it's expensive.
We didn't have clothes. We put everything in the trailer. We only left like
a couple of outfits for each person.
I left only one pants, one shirt.
Yeah, just an outfit.
Yes, to take a shower for the next day. We had to take some stuff out just to continue, changing our clothes and whatever.
Yeah, so we had nothing left since a few days before Wednesday. So imagine, then we have to go Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then we don't leave until Monday. It was stressful for me because I had to feed them. I had to wash whatever clothes we had.
We went out.
We went out to eat. That's what I'm saying. But that was stressful for me because I knew we had to eat. So some days I would go and buy tortillas and buy just little things that we can eat, and it was super stressful. I was just ready to go. I was like, let's just go. Let's just get out of here. I was ready.
The first and the second day, I was okay. That he said, you know what, it's gonna take us another day. Why? Because I was so tired from going downstairs, going upstairs to pull stuff in the trailer, and then going back all the way to the house. My legs were hurting. I don't know, but I was tired. My legs were hurting. My back, because we had to fuel that trailer in 2 days.
Yeah, because that's what he told us, that we were leaving on Wednesday, so we filled it up in 2 days. And then we had to fill up the truck, but that one we didn't fill it up until Sunday night, and we left Monday. Jesus said that he's living proof that there's life after living in the States. Amen to that. I think anything is possible as long as we work together. Like right now, look, we were stressed. Thank God now we have a home or a place to be at. The kids are happy. The little neighborhood that we live in is super quiet. It's like all you hear is dogs. That's pretty much what you hear.
And I think we hear a lot of dogs at night because
we live by a cerro.
Yeah, and there's a lot of like open space.
Yeah.
And I heard a coyote the other day. So I think whenever they sense a coyote or they smell it, is when they go crazy at night sometimes. But other than that,
it's quiet.
It's quiet. We have one or two people here in the neighborhood that is constantly going around, like security, checking that nobody is doing anything or trying to steal or whatever. So it's a pretty quiet place and nice neighborhood.
Connie, thanks. I like my hair down. Now I can leave it down because I don't have a puesto that I have to be cooking at. Now I cook for my family only, so I do like it down.
I don't like my hair to be down. I like it smooth. Okay. Thank you, MJ.
for the super thanks. Thanks everyone that has been sending us super thanks. We are very grateful. I don't even know what to say, but we are very grateful for every penny, every dime, every dollar that you guys are spending on us. We don't ask for it, but thank you to everyone that has helped out. It is very appreciated from all of us. Thank you, and thank you.
Thank you very much. Um,
Yeah, the hotels was expensive. I think it was 14.50 a night. But Jose called them before we left, and he told them, our situation, that we were gonna be staying for a few nights. They were gonna talk to the person that
owner.
was the owner that was in charge, and they did give us a discount. So we ended up paying 900 pesos a night, which was still a lot. It's around 45 US dollars, somewhere around there. Now that the dollar's going down, it's probably a little bit more. But we were very grateful that they did that for us, because we didn't have to pay for Saori. So it was just the other four of us that we paid. So, but we were paying 900 pesos a night, but we still were eating out daily for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So it was costing a lot, because we're a big family. It's not just like it's me and him. For this, I know there's going to be questions, and there is questions about how much we're paying for the house that we're renting. For people that live here, we've told some people, and they've told us that it's pricey. But for us, having to pay 900 pesos a night where we were staying, here we are paying 5,000 pesos a month, which is around 250 US dollars. It's a lot for people that work here, but to us, it's way cheaper than it was to stay at a hotel. And it's more comfortable. We have a small itty bitty kitchen. It doesn't have an oven or anything. I was so excited because I was going to get to bake and everything. I can't for right now, but hopefully soon we can build a home and have our oven so that I can make my bread and do what I have to do because I was very excited to do that, but at least I get to cook.
She wanted to buy a little oven. I think
A small one.
I'm
It
like,
was
why are you gonna be able to fit in there?
2,400 pesos, I believe.
And she's like, well, a pizza. I'm like, you're not gonna make only a pizza. You want something else. You want something bigger. So I asked her, do you want us to buy a regular stove? Eventually we're gonna need it. But she didn't say anything. So maybe she's not ready.
Yes, thanks, Sandra. Yes, MJ, we are very grateful. Like we said, thank you for all your support. I know we've been receiving. I think today we received our first. What is it? Coffee?
Oh,
Buy me a coffee or something like that. We do have a few different options on our YouTube channel. I think we have PayPal, buy me a coffee,
and super chat. That's it.
the super chat, and then we do have a PO box. I know there was a lot of you guys that were asking about a PO box. We do have one set now. My daughter that lives in the States got us one, and me and probably the kids are going here shortly to the States. I have some business I have to go take care of, so we're gonna be going hopefully soon. So I can check and see if there's anything there. But yes, my daughter did set us a PO box, and I did put that information on our profile picture or profile from YouTube as well. Thank you, Jesus. Yes, we're being very patient. I think now that the stress, like someone said here, the stress looks like it's gone. It's lifted. It's way better than it was.
Now we just need to focus on other things. But right now that we have a place, life is way different.
Yes.
I don't have to be all stressed about life anymore. Because thanks God we move.
Cassandra did start school. It's about 5 minutes away walking. So so it's not far, maybe 10 at the most. She's the only one that's going to actual school. Miguel is doing online schooling right now since he was going to Conalep over there, and here I wasn't able to register him because it was already late in the semester, so he couldn't get registered. But I did sign him up in online schooling from the States, so he is doing that. So Ori, we decided not to put her in school because she was struggling at the end of being in school in Jalisco. She didn't want to go anymore. She's 3. So I'll just wait until next school year to put her back into school. She is excited about going, but I'm scared that if we're going to spend, because kindergarten here in Mexico is expensive, friends. You have to pay for to get them or to keep them in school. I think over there in Jalisco, it was 100 pesos a month, which is not a lot, but it adds up because you have to pay for the whole year and if they don't go to school for 3 months. And then they have over there, I'm not sure how it is here, but over there's a lot of parades. You have to buy them clothes. You have to buy them this and that. So it was expensive. so we just decided not to put her in school.
I told her, tell the teachers that we want our daughter to go to school to learn, basic things, not to go to a parade. And I'm like, what am I gonna? Oh, I'm gonna be the one going to the school and tell them, you know what? I understand, it's nice things for kids, but it was parade after parade, parade after parade. It's like, how many parades a year are they gonna do? And even Saori was like, are we gonna go to a parade again? I don't wanna go. Like, it was already set up on her mind, like, they're gonna take me to a parade. I don't wanna walk anymore. And it's like, it's too much for a kid. I'm like, they want to do activities with their friends. They learn things on the class with the teachers. Now he has to go to a parade every single time where the kids, they think that that's all they're gonna do.
And it was a lot of projects that you had to do as a parent instead of the kids. Like, me at home, what I do with Saori is I learned, or she was learning how to do circles and little lines and do the A's, and at school we have to make them. I know for one of them we had to make them a carousel, and we had to do it because the kids can't do all that stuff. And then
it was projects for grown-ups. Like mostly like the parents had to do that project, not like projects that kids, what, use your imagination, try to do this, and here's the material or something like that, No, it's like the Dia de los Muertos, we had to do like a Catrina, big Catrina, and some parents, they go all out and about, but then sometimes it's way
we don't
too
have
much.
that much
or is that we have been in the United States all our lives.
I think that's what it is too.
And now that we come to this, it's like, is this all what we're gonna do? Like projects? Like we're not the ones that are in school. We got things to do. But well.
Mary Helen, yes, we're focusing on the house now. That's what we're trying to do. That's what that was our main focus, was to find a place to stay so that we can focus on our next goal, which is building our home. Julie is asking, why did we choose to live in Michoacan? Isn't it dangerous as other people say?
We haven't seen anything. I didn't see anything in Jalisco. It was a small town and it was fine. Here we have, like when we picked up, you guys saw, like when we picked up Miguel to go back to Jalisco, it was like at 2:00 in the morning, and we got to Jalisco like
it was from Morelia.
From Morelia to Jalisco,
and
I drove all night.
We didn't see nothing.
We didn't see anything. We didn't.
I think people, and I say it from our point of view and just us in general, we were told that it was bad over here, then this and that. And I'm not saying it's not in different places, but as far as we've seen, we haven't seen anything. Thank God. And I don't want to either. But we go out at night here. We used to go in Jalisco too, and we've never seen anything.
Me, I know here a little bit as far as I remember, but I didn't want to bring them over here to Guanajuato because all the stuff in the news, like we had come to the house at night and where they walk, like here, like probably 2 minutes away. And I'm like, oh my God. And they say all this about that is dangerous and everything. And all these people is walking like nothing. And they ride their bikes. And they got
And
kids and
there's
their
the
dogs
street that
and
we
everything.
come that is closer. Jose says, I think it's further away. If you go through that street, there's no light. And there's people on their bikes coming at that time at night. And it's dark. And we haven't seen anything. Like we said, thank God until now, we have not seen anything. Connie, yes, I think she is going to just stay here and enjoy being little. Especially right now, she is in love with her puppy because she told me the day that we bought her the puppy, she told me, Mom, I'm very sad. I said, why are you sad? She said, because you didn't buy me a little puppy. So when we took her, and I have a blog coming out showing you guys her reaction, she was so happy because she seen the puppy, and she thinks the puppy was born from the box. Because we received, when the guy brought her to us, he was inside of a box. So we got him out from a box, and she said the puppy was born from a box. So she's super happy, and all the kids are too. To get house plans created or drawn up, do you have a style of house you are thinking of building, 1-story or 2-story?
We're thinking about a 2-story, being that we want as much land as possible for whatever we want out back there. So
At first, we wanted a ranch style home, but we decided that we want more land for now. Maybe, who knows, later on we'll have just a ranch style home. But for right now, we want more land. So we're going to go with the 2-floor home. And it's cheaper to build up than it is to build back or sideways. That's what we were told. So we're going to try to go with whatever is more economic for us for now. Hello from Connecticut. We are moving to Mexico in June. Fit our pickup is what we're bringing. What do you suggest we bring?
well, I will say, I don't know how your lifestyle in the States, but here, I will say bring the stuff that you use more as far as electronics. It's not that they don't have them here, but they're expensive. We have seen like stuff, and sometimes it's expensive. Like electronics are expensive here.
Electronics. I bring my kitchen stuff because some of the kitchen stuff here, unless you like the clay stuff, those are like the cheaper things that you can buy. And I love them. Don't get me wrong. I love them. And I already bought a few yesterday. But it looks like their stuff for the kitchen is not the greatest. It's not. So if
It's
you like
basic stuff.
yeah, it's yeah.
I'm like here. People make less money here.
Yeah.
So they don't buy like brand name merchandise or like the
The cookware is
cookware,
yeah.
the top style. They just buy basic stuff. So
Something that's gonna work to cook, and that's all they worry about. They don't. It's yeah.
So if you in the States you like to have your nice cook stuff and
Your pots and pans, like me,
bring them with you.
I do my pressure canner, all that. I'm so grateful that I brought that stuff because it's expensive here as well.
If you want your Samsung TV, LG, or something like that, bring it with you because here you're gonna spend like as much money as over there.
Yes.
If you don't want to spend a lot of money, then you're gonna see like brand names that you don't even know they existed. She's closing the door because the dogs are barking.
Yeah,
And for tools, bring as many tools as you can. Uh, Here, tools are expensive, and everybody needs tools.
when we came from the States, we didn't bring no big stuff. We didn't bring TVs, no couches, no beds. Even though we had good stuff in the States, we didn't bring anything because we
We
came
bought
to
a
a
house.
situation to where we bought the house and it had everything. And
We
we were
bought the
told
house.
everything was ours. And so we left everything. We didn't want to bring any of that stuff. And now that we came over here, we have nothing. We bought a TV. Well, Miguel had some money saved up for a TV. It's a small 32-inch TV. We don't know the brand because it's something from a Mexican store brand. But he had 2,500 pesos saved up, and the TV was 3,000. So we put in the 500 so that he can get the TV because he likes to play his games. And since he's doing online schooling, he finishes fast. So we are letting him do that. So we did buy the TV, but we still have nothing. We haven't bought no couches, no beds. We have inflatable beds that we had bought back from Jalisco. So that's where we're sleeping. We're not gonna buy couches and stuff like that because we don't want to put them through all the moving from one place to another. So we're just gonna hold up on that, and we brought our tables that we had at the puesto. We brought our chairs, and that's what we're using. So we're using that. We don't have no couches. When we sit out here in the patio, and just the chairs that we're using now are these are the ones from the puesto as well. So, but we don't have no TVs except for the one that Miguel has right now. And we bought a few things for the kitchen, and that's pretty much all we bought, right? And stuff for the bathroom because we needed curtains. But other than that, we really haven't bought anything, and we're not planning on buying big stuff. Little things that we need for the house, yeah. But other than that, we're not like this curtain that we have here. We bought it because we needed to cover this big window up. But other than that, no. Hi, Natalie.
Yeah, you guys can ship your stuff from the States to Mexico, but you have to realize that it's expensive. So if you're gonna ship or I mean send expensive stuff, yeah, it's worth it. But if you're gonna send like stuff that you can buy over here, like your clothes, maybe shoes. Shoes are expensive here.
Yeah, they're expensive and they're not very good quality, I don't think.
No, you can find them, but you're gonna be paying like the same price as the United States.
And over there, they have a lot of sales, friends. Here, they don't have too many sales, especially on good quality stuff. It doesn't look like as far as we've seen.
You got everything there is in the United States, but you're gonna pay the price that you will pay in the United States. If you want the lower quality, then you can find it anywhere, but the quality is not the same.
Thank you, Christina's Adventures. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And yes, Sarah, you did a great thing by sending everything early. You said you started in 2022. That's awesome. We didn't start bringing anything until the day that we left the United States. The only thing that we did send was some money that we had taken out of the 401k, and that was the only thing that we started. That was the only
thing that we were doing. Like we were sending money as often we were able to an account here in Mexico.
Sandra said, thank you, Christina. Yes, thank you. And thank you to everyone that has helped us out. Our channel is growing, so welcome to all of our new family that is joining our channel. We are over 1,500 people now, so thank you and welcome if you're new and you're just on our first live. We haven't done many because our quality was horrible in Jalisco. It doesn't seem that bad here as far as we can see because we are watching on Jose's phone.
I think it was because Miguel was on the playing in the his video game, so he was using quite a bit of internet. So now that he's off, the picture quality is pretty good.
Mary Helen said, thank you, Christina. May God bless you with even more. Yes, thank you. So, yes, friends, we are very, very, very blessed to have a family like you guys and that keeps growing, and then to have a new place to stay with our kids. Now they're happy. We're happy. I think seeing them settled as well, because they were going through a lot. It's hard for them. It's hard for us, but it's worse, I think, for them because they don't really express how they feel. So I know when we left, they were happy. They were happy that we were leaving. Miguel said, thank God we're leaving. Cassie, when are we leaving? They kept asking. They were just, they were seeing everything that was going on at home. So even though they didn't say much, they noticed everything. They're bigger kids, you know. The baby, she didn't know. But the older ones, they knew what was going on. So they were very grateful to have moved. They were happy even in the hotel when we left, right? They were like, oh, at least it's just us now. The hotel was nice. It had the two little beds. But we were never there. We were there just to sleep pretty much. Because we were out to eat breakfast, and then we had the chickens that we were trying to fix and all that stuff. So we were never home. We're never at the hotel. Now here,
they're happy because they got internet.
Yeah, they have internet, but we also do go outside and play soccer with the kids. We went walking the other day. We took them out for a walk, and we came when it was dark already. And like we said, we've never seen anything so far. So that's great. We haven't heard any shootings or anything like that, which is great. And we hope we don't hear or see any of that stuff. But the little neighborhood, like we said, it's more Americanized, it looks like it's just like a little subdivision. And there is cameras, and like Jose said, there is security around here. So you could be outside right now. I told the kids once my life was done that we were going to go outside and play soccer for a little bit. So they're looking forward to that. Hello from San Bernardino, California. Hello, Joe. Melon. The house that we had back in Jalisco, we had bought it from my parents, and they wanted the house back, so we gave it back to them. We still haven't finalized all the paperwork, but we did sign the rights over to them so they could sign their own paperwork, so we don't have to go back to Jalisco and do all that stuff anymore. We just wanted out of the whole situation, so we went ahead and just went to a notary, did the letter that we needed, and we left. That was pretty much the conclusion for that. So we're happy that we did that, and we're here now.
Yes, we're together, and we're trying to settle a little bit, but it's like everything is coming together, at least for us to settle down and we can start moving on without all the stress that we had in Jalisco.
KE blog, she said, my husband could get deported. We had savings, but he had a stroke and we had to use it. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. We have nothing left to live on. I am really worried about our future.
Everything that is going on in the States is hard. Hopefully things change. Hopefully the government touch their heart, with all our people. I don't know. I just wish you guys the best, and hopefully something happens that it change the things the way you're going.
We will definitely keep you in our prayers as well. And hopefully everything turns out good. And like he said, hopefully everything just settles down, because it is getting crazy in the United States. I'm glad we left before all that stuff happening, but I know there's a lot of people that are moving back to Mexico because of the situation and all that is happening in the States, which is very sad because there's too much going on. And a lot of people are leaving before they get deported because they want to be able to sell their little things and make a little money and be able to bring it. And if you get deported, you get caught, you can't bring any money with you or anything. But if you leave, it's a difficult decision to make. That's for sure. But we will keep you in our prayers. Diana, what do we miss from the States? I think our family first, and our friends, our true friends, is what we miss the most. I did tell Jose the other day, though, I do miss the food from the States.
That was the thing. We went to the mall and we saw Burger King, and every time we used to go get feed for the animals, we will stop to get some Burger King. And we saw it yesterday. No,
The day before
the day before
yesterday.
yesterday. And I told her, let's go get some Burger King. It tastes, to me, a little better than in the States. And it was bigger than the one in the States because
The Whopper was huge.
I finished the Whopper and it was just a regular Whopper. And I was already stuffed. I'm like, I told her, like,
I'm so full.
And she's like, me too. And she was barely finishing hers.
Tina, I agree with you. I think it was a blessing in disguise as well that my parents wanted their house back. I think being close to family is great, but like someone said here, and I think it might have been you as well, supportive family. And it was so different when we were back in the States. And I'm not gonna talk bad about my parents. I'm not gonna say nothing negative, but it is better that we're looking for our own little land or do whatever we are going to do and build our own home. I know someone asked as well if Jose's family was supportive.
I try not to, like she says, I don't like to talk bad about anyone or anything like that. But us, we trying to do our own thing, apart from anyone else. It's our life, it's our little family or whatever, and we want to build on what we can. The way we can move on and learn from our mistakes or grow from them. And if we succeed together. And that's why sometimes we lean on each other to move on. At the end of the day, we're the only ones, that will be the ones that make the decision. Yes, let's do this, or not to do this.
And that the thing is, like me back in the States with my siblings, we're really, really close to each other. And as far as I never had an experience with them where we bad talk to any of us. We're really close. So being a part and far from them, I think is the thing. And of course, my kids, my number one, and always will be my number one. The kids, our grandbabies, is what hurts the most being away from the States. But other than that, we are very happy here. Days are long, sometimes too long. I feel like it should be time to go to sleep, and it's not. And I love being able to enjoy that time. Like today, I'll have a blog in a few days for you guys. But today we at Cassandra School, they invited the parents over, and you should have seen every single parent, either mom or dad, was there for the kids. We played games. We had gym with them, so they had us jumping. They had us playing dodgeball. They had us doing the hula hoops. It was awesome. You get to do a lot more things, I feel like, here with your kids than you do back in the States, which is great. I love that part of the schools here that they do include you in a lot of different things that they do. Um, I was tired. It was an hour and a half. We ran. We played tag. We did so much. It was wonderful. But yes, our family and friends and food. We have some really really great friends back in the States that we left behind. Hopefully, some of them can come and visit. My siblings as well. Once, and you guys could come here and stay here as well. We could put you in the patio. No,
In the States, it was peaceful.
yeah,
When you got everything together.
yeah,
When you lose your job or you're not bringing enough money, it gets stressful. Why? Because you got payments. You have to make the payment after payment after payment, and that's when it gets stressful. So she lost her job. I lost my job, and we need to start all over. And our goal was to come to Mexico and build our life here. So being that we lost our job, so we decided to just do it sooner, and we're here. So, but we have been struggling. Things that don't go as perfect as sometimes you want, and that's part of life. But not the whole life is gonna be struggle after struggle. Sometimes it has to get better, and it's getting better. Hopefully, it gets better from now on because it's almost a year that we have been here, and barely is getting better.
yeah. I think Ke said she missed why we left the United States. He just
That's
answered,
why I
yeah.
said.
We lost our jobs, so we decided instead of starting over in the States, we would start over in Mexico because those were always our plans to move to Mexico. And we just moved them ahead a little bit more. How many kids do y'all have? We have a total of 8. He was married prior to being married to me, and I was married prior to being married to him as well. So he brought 2 sons, and I brought 5, three girls and 2 boys. And then we had missed miscarriage when we were almost 16 weeks pregnant with a little boy. And then we had Sorry, which is mine and his. But we have a total of 8 kids, a lot of kids, and 5 grandbabies. Get your guest room ready. Come on in. We have a little patio on the top and in the bottom. Mexico has taught us a lot, friends. It's sometimes it can be very difficult being away from our loved ones, but like we said, having each other has really helped us out. And the kids, like we said, Miguel had an opportunity to stay back in the States to go to school. He chose to come back with us and be here. Like I said, right now he is doing online schooling, but back in Jalisco, he was going in person to school. He's doing great online. He's getting 90 something, so it's great. Cassie, I think we put her more in school too, so she can learn her Spanish a little bit better because she is
She's the one
struggling a little
with
bit more.
Spanish.
Yeah. So we're trying
Saori, she's like,
Saudi is fluent.
doesn't matter.
Saudi's talking to you in English, and then she just goes to Spanish. And Cassie is struggling a little bit more, but she's doing much, much better than when we first started or when we first came here, but she's still struggling a little bit. Thank you, Tina. And yes, we did get a new puppy. His name is Teddy. He's a little
Maltese?
Maltese.
A mini
Maltese.
Mini Maltese.
So he's about yay big, adorable.
He's so tiny, it seems like he was just born.
Yeah, he's 7 weeks old. We love him though. We are very happy with him. We take him out with us and he's happy. We call him, come here, Teddy. He comes with his little tail. Very happy. The kids are loving him. KE blogs. I don't know how we would start over without income or jobs. We are 65. I worry about this so much. Hopefully, at least you have your residency or citizenship, at least where you can get a little bit of money from Social Security. I don't know, and
And
that
if
would
you
help
do,
you.
then I will say, do what a lot of people do,
Hold on.
find a place where life is less expensive than in the States because some people with their Social Security, they struggle in the States. And once they move to a less expensive
This way.
place, they're good. In the States, it's super expensive. It's beautiful, but only if you work and if you work hard for your money. Uh, if you don't, and when you get retired, then for some people it's hard.
Here we are paying 5,000 pesos, $250 or US dollars around
A month.
a month. And like we said, for people that live here, I think it's expensive. But thank God we had a little money saved up from when we came from the States, and it doesn't look that bad for us right now. We are not working. Don't have a puesto.
We barely move here,
Yeah,
so
so
we have to. But there's a guy that was telling me that 5,000 pesos is expensive here for
oh really?
that some rents will go from 1,500 to 2,000 pesos. So we will see how it goes, and but for now we signed a contract here for the place, so we have to stay here for a while.
How old are your grandchildren? 3 and under. One of my daughters has a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old. And then my other daughter has a 3-year-old and 2 1-year-olds. Yeah, she's got twin baby girls. I got 4 girls and 1 boy. They're all Saori's age. Born a few months difference. Saori's June. One of my grandbabies is July, and the other one's September. So they're really close in age.
Rosie and Miguel, before we came to Guanajuato, in Jalisco, we had a puesto where we were selling food. So I was there from 6:30 in the morning all the way to 7 o'clock at night, selling, and that's where we were eating and actually making some income out of there.
Keeping your family in prayers, may God bless. Thank you, Jessica. Buenas noches, June Gonzalez. What does it take to build a home?
To what I have seen, it might take as long as a year to get a house built. The made of brick. But nowadays, there's other things there they can be made, and they can be made in about 6 months. So in half a year. But it all depends how many rooms, how many bedrooms, everything that you want. But there's some ways that you can build them cheaper and faster.
Toilet paper.
Thank you, Spec Simons. He's very happy to see we're decent home finally and watch your videos for the last several months.
Toilet paper.
Thank you. Thank you for coming along in our journey. Yeah, Connie, I hear California is super expensive. I have a lot of my family members, cousins and stuff from my dad's side of the family that live in California. I know some of them are illegal, and I know Kelly protects the immigrants, so that's great for whoever doesn't have their papers in line like they're supposed to. But I hear it's very, very expensive. We've been uploading twice a week because we want to catch up to you guys with the vlogs. We have been here for going on 2 weeks, a week and a half already
No.
Yes.
Here?
in
No.
Michoacan.
Oh, in Michoacan.
Yeah. You have to be quiet.
Yeah, in Michoacan, we left. Yeah, this coming up Monday will be 2 weeks that we actually from we left Jalisco, from the hotel to now being here. Monday will be
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
And that's why we're uploading 2 vlogs a day so that we can catch up and you guys can be up to date with everything.
No me lo quites.
This is Papi. Here, Papi.
So we're almost up to date. She was trying to upload and I was trying to upload and the internet wasn't good. And sometimes instead of uploading it, it would be like 99% uploaded and then suddenly it would drop the video and she had to upload it. So it was a while that we had problems with the internet. That's why we fall so behind. And then being with the move and everything. So we are trying to upload 2 videos in a day.
She wanted Teddy.
Yeah, we just can. I'm like, I understand, but we have to push so God can help us. If we don't do nothing for ourselves, then God is not just gonna say, "Here, son," and hand it over. So we try to push ourselves, and if God can give us the extra hand just to push us a little more so we can get to our goal, and we are really grateful for everything that He has put us through goods and through bads. So we can learn, and we can learn so we don't have to do the same mistake. And the goods, hey, we know they work and continue going forward. This is not the first time that we like in this move situation. We have moved
A few times.
like
Four
four
times.
times, and we started from the bottom. We didn't have nothing. So now that we're in a country, I'm like, come on, are we not gonna be able to make it here? We made it in the United States.
Sandra said, we're sorry. She went downstairs with Teddy. She wanted Teddy, and that's why she was upset because they wouldn't let her play with him, but because he was sleeping, Cassie said. So they didn't want to wake him up. But she's got Teddy now. Rosie and Miguel, yes, thank God we are monetized. We've been for a few weeks now. We were having issues because I did something wrong when we first got monetized. I had put, so anybody that's doing a YouTube channel, please be aware of that. But when you're filling out all your paperwork, don't put that you're a business. Do what is
Personal.
it? Personal. Because I made that mistake and I had to wait a month. I put business.
A month and a half or something.
Why? I don't know why I put that it was a business. I didn't. Something happened, but it took us about a month and a half to get monetized because I did the wrong paperwork. But thank God, yes, we are monetized now, and if our channel keeps growing, that's also bringing a little income to our family, which is great because here in Mexico, like I told you guys before, we're getting US dollars on YouTube, which is great. And we are blessed for that opportunity that we've had because I had this channel back in the States. I know there's a lot of old videos from our garden, my garden. That was my garden because I didn't have anything to do with it. But I also had some of the animals there. So I started a few years ago, but I stopped. I think every few months I would put a video. So I really wasn't getting too many subscribers. But back in November, I think we decided to push it a little bit harder. And I mean, this is our life, and that's what we share. We don't go out to places all the time because that's not our life. We want to be true to you guys so that you guys can see what Mexico really is. I don't want to be going places every day because I don't want you guys to think it's that cheap. I mean, I would go if I could.
You will go.
No lie. But it is, even though it's cheap to the US dollar to live here, when you live here like me, now I'm like, oh my God, that's expensive because now I'm living here and I'm wasting that money here, living here. So
We're trying to save our money. We
Yeah.
try not to just go out and spend it everywhere. Yeah, we go out and eat. Now that we have this house, we try to eat as much as possible here instead of just going out and buy food because eating outside, money flies. We also, we still spending money, but on basic things like the other day we had to buy cups, the comal for the
yeah, for
tortillas,
tortillas.
and little stuff like that. A water dispenser. I didn't need one until now. I need a water dispenser, so we had to buy one. And believe me or not, a water dispenser is pretty much the same price as in the States.
Especially if you
Buying
want
a
good
new one.
qualities. Yeah, good quality stuff. It's
The 5-gallon bottle of water is 49 pesos.
It's around $2.50 US. So it's not bad for a 5-gallon of water here, but when you have to buy it with the money from here, you're like, I think we learned more when we had the puesto. That is, sometimes it's hard to get the money to put it just out like that. It's pretty difficult. So I think that's what made us start thinking, oh God, it's expensive.
And here, like tomorrow, they call me today or they send me a message to ask me, hey, do you need water? And then tomorrow they're gonna come and bring it. So they leave it here at your house. You don't have to go out and buy it. You can go buy it on the store, but if not, they can come and leave
Drop
it
it
at your
off.
house. Yeah,
They'll drop it off.
for the same price as you buy it in the store.
Francis Castruita. Did you leave most of the stuff at your parents' house because you couldn't take it with you? We left everything that didn't belong to us when we moved there from back in the States. We brought everything that belonged to us, but we didn't bring anything else that was included with the house. 'Cause like I said, we don't want to talk bad. I don't want to say nothing, but we didn't want to have no issues later on. So we left everything. We brought the trailer that we brought from the States with what we brought from the States, what we had paid for and what we had struggled to buy, pretty much. But that was all we brought.
I like the States and I like Mexico.
Different things.
Sandra
Osborne.
different things. Here, the atmosphere is just different. People, the greeting, I don't know, it's just a different atmosphere with your neighbors. If you're on the street buying things, the mentality, is not so stressful. In the States, I love it you have your job, you have your car, you have your house, your family. The only thing is when something goes wrong with your and you're not bringing an income, it's just stressful. I don't like to live check after check. They puts a lot of stress on my shoulders. And having a family, it depends on what you bring home. Life is nice and everything, but most of the stuff that you have in the States, if you have a regular job and you live in pay check by check, most of the stuff is not yours. It's just like,
Something you borrowed, you have to give
yes,
back.
it's just like fantasy. It's just fantasy. Here, most of the stuff that you have, you own. If you buy a house, you own it.
It's
And
yours.
It's yours.
You don't have to keep paying rent by rent and then
Nobody's gonna
yeah.
come and take it from you. You might not be able to pay your taxes. It might be 100, 200 pesos, which is what?
But it's about
$10,
Yeah.
let's say a year,
Yeah.
or $20 a year. You might not be able to pay them, and you don't pay them. The government is not going to come and take your house.
It's just gonna move up.
It's just
for
going to
the
move
next
out.
day, next year.
And as far as I know, you're just not going to be able to sell it. But it's your house. You don't have to worry about, oh, what am I going to do?
They're gonna come and take
They're
my
gonna-
house away.
Yeah, after I paid it, or after I build it. Those little changes in your life that you don't have to worry is just freedom. I miss luxury. Yes, I do. But hey, we have a small car that brings us back and forth to the places that we need to go, and that's more than enough.
MJ, I'm working on the members of your for I know you asked when will it be possible for us to join as members. I'm working on that. I'm trying to decide. I don't know like the prices and all that stuff. So I'm trying.
You're still trying to figure out
I'm trying to
everything.
figure it out. So soon, hopefully next week we can start that because I know it'll help us out a little bit more here in Mexico as well.
My wife, like sometimes I have holes on my shirts,
Like his socks right now.
like my sock right here.
Don't
I don't care. So she's like, "Oh, you embarrass me. Why do you go out like this?" And blah blah blah. And I'm like, I don't care. I don't have to. I don't have to show out, to no one. Like, hey, nobody's gonna tell me, "Oh, look, you have a hole on your shirt." Nobody does that.
Yeah, not here.
Not here. Oh, your shoes are now a brand name. Nobody does that.
That's what I like about Mexico. Since not everyone has those name brand stuff, they don't make fun of what you do have. So that's great for the kids, especially when they go to school. Because sometimes there's bullying here for at least for that kind of situation. There is not. Luz Bejar, new subscriber. Thank you. Thank you for all your prayers. Oh, beautiful. Jessica G. She says, starting watching our old videos. Thank you. KE Vlogs, we're
Look at your
hoping
friends.
everything. Say hi to our friends. Hopefully everything works out for you guys. Like we said, we'll keep you guys in our prayers and hopefully everything turns out the way you guys want. But depends on where you live. I know it's getting harder. And I'm sorry to hear that. You set a good example of good marriage, working together towards your goals. How did you meet? I am remarried and my second marriage has been so much better than my first. We met at a high school reunion.
No.
Yes, yes.
I don't know.
We met at a high school reunion, but we were not nothing.
It was like a little party with our friends.
It was a high school reunion for the friends. His friends were his friends. My friends were my friends, but our friends were friends with each other. It was funny because we never met in high school. But we did go to the same high school. I think he was a year younger than me, so
I'm a year younger.
No. So he was in high school as well. He wasn't bilingual. I was not. I was in regular classes.
I was in regular classes.
And some, yeah, but I was just in regular. So all the friends that he had were my friends, but I don't know, life just didn't have us planned there where we would see each other. I met him, and us women, we remember a little bit more than men, I guess. But I met him at a high school reunion for one of our friends. It was in our friend's house. They had a reunion, and he was there, but we were just friends for a while because I got divorced, and then I had Cassie from someone else, and then I met him. So, or actually, then we started dating when I had Cassie. So, yeah, we met in high school reunion, and we've been together for a long time. A long time. We've been together since Cassie was little, so 11 years, going on 12. Hello from Alaska. I'm happy to see you guys live. Thank you, Leonor Robles. Luz Arteaga, that's why we're not in a hurry to sell it either. We're trying to see what happens. I pray every day, so hopefully God leads us a way that we clear our mind and see what's gonna happen. But yeah, our puesto's still there, and like we said, who knows? Maybe in the future we will bring it with us if it's not sold.
Or
But
maybe
we'll
somebody
see.
rented.
Or
instead
renting
of
it,
buying
making
it,
a little bit of money off of it.
Only time will tell.
Leonor, my son dad live in Mazatlan, Sinaloa. I hear Sinaloa. There's some places that are not very safe, but just like we hear from here as well. So who knows? Yes, I hope it will be possible. Thank you, MJ. Is gas expensive over there due to you guys having an SUV?
It's a little less expensive, but not much as the price in the U.S. for gas.
It's around 24 pesos.
24 pesos a liter.
So it's around 210.
I think we put about 1,000 pesos to fill it.
So it's around $50 to fill it up. But it lasts us quite a while because we don't drive far. So you two are adorable together. Thanks, MJ.
Thank you, MJ.
Is it rent to own things?
We haven't checked that rent to own. I think most people here sells or rent it.
They do have a lot of places. Like I know Copel, you can do like payments like you can in the States, but you end up paying so much more for stuff. It's like triple the amount.
Oh yeah, if you want something to go to the store and get it on credit, I don't
recommend
that. You buy the thing like 3 times. You know what? You save your money and go get it.
I'm laughing because I see Jenny said, "Oh, holy socks."
What?
OMG, holy socks. Happy for you guys. Thank you, Leonor. We appreciate all the prayers we can keep and we can get. I live in Alaska. It's so expensive here. Rent a studio apartment is $1,700. Good Lord.
Oh my God.
We went to go see a beautiful house, a beautiful, beautiful home. They wanted 17,000 pesos, which equaled around 1,600 US dollars that we were not willing to spend because that's taken away from our little money that we have for our future home. So we decided not to rent that house. So we just waited, and thank God we did. And I think the guy that we were gonna rent it from is now a subscriber on our channel too. How much is it to buy the puesto to own? Our puesto, we were selling it for 42,000 pesos, which it was
I think
what, $2,000, $2,100.
two. No, I don't know.
We wanted 60,000 pesos because we had the fridge that we had just bought from the store, brand new. So we wanted 60,000.
I think we brought it down to 58, and then
42. We told the people.
yeah. So now without the fridge is 40.
Yeah, 40.
40,000 pesos.
$2,000.
$2,000, which is what we bought it for. We're not asking for any extra money or anything like that to make money.
I studied in Mexico years ago in college, and the feeling I had while living in Mexico was more of a community. You didn't have to keep up with the Jones like in the States. It makes sense. Eleanor, my son, said that we should get chicken, so we have to pay for all the eggs for 60-pound eggs, $75. Oh wow! Oh wow! I get to reload. $75 for 60 eggs. Wow, that is expensive.
Mama.
I can be living with $75 a day here nicely
Stop.
instead of
We're
buying
talking to our friends.
eggs.
You have to be quiet. You can sit right here, Mom. Oh, I lost it.
$75.
Or 60.
We can send them 2 dozens for $75 and make our money.
I don't know where I left it, Mom.
Her KE blogs. My husband is from Michoacan.
Just put it on me. Put it on me? Mom, put it on me.
Those are care. People don't take care of things they didn't struggle to earn it.
Mommy, I said put it on me.
Yeah, you're right. When you rent something, they don't take care of the things like you would do.
You pulled it from my shirt.
The socks with the holes, they're mine, and I took care of them. But I don't know what happened.
Mom,
Let's not talk about the holes on your shirts, please. And your socks. Oh, God. Sorry, friends.
You know what? Whoever got chickens, why you guys don't rent them out for the week? They will feed them and make some money.
And if you get chickens, I recommend it. I love my chickens. They make me happy. I can just sit there and watch our chickens.
No, no.
You like your chickens, Audie?
I can't wait to
You don't like your
to
chickens?
incubate some chicks, but we had to feed some stuff. Yeah.
So we can get baby chicks.
So we can get baby chicks. But hopefully soon.
They're air conditioned, all right, Connie.
Yes, they are.
When I wash those socks, I throw them out. But he washed yesterday.
The thing is, in the States, I used to do my laundry. Well, our laundry.
He used to do mine too, friends.
And if a sock had a hole and it was washed, then it was washed. I had to wear it again until it gets dirty, and then I could throw them away. But sometimes I will forget to throw them away,
you
and
wash it
I
again.
will wash them again. Here, she have been doing laundry, and the other day, I tried to teach her how to do laundry. The Mexican
And it's
way.
still sitting there, friends.
And it's still saying, nah, yeah.
What did I have saved? Mama.
I think we got all of them.
Did we?
Yeah.
I seen something that what did you need as paperwork to go to Mexico or something.
To come to Mexico,
Rules are changing though, friends, now. I know before you would just come and then here you can sign up for your citizenship. But I think now with the presidents and everything that's going on with Trump and the Mexican president trying to,
battle each other.
yeah, it's the
Who's-
rules
who's
are
the
changing
stronger?
a lot. I
No,
think, yes.
it's still the same. As long as you come to the.
I think
to
now you
Mexico,
need a passport to come to Mexico if you're a
You always had needed one. You always needed one. You always needed a passport to
No,
to
but a
enter to
visa
the,
or something.
no, all the things about getting a visa still not, still
It's still
not,
not going on.
no.
But
Oh, you need your
changing.
passport and everything, and if you a Mexican resident, you just need your INE or your Mexican passport, and that's it. And you can get it on your with your consular, the Mexican consular, your passport, and they give it to you the same day that you go and apply for. The INE, it takes about a week to get. Once you apply, it takes about a week, I think, or 2 weeks to get to your house. But other than that, they don't ask you for nothing. Um, what I had learned, even Mexico has a lot of technology that I never thought that they had, like in the States. But here, if you go apply for something, they get your eyes electronically, your fingerprints, and some other stuff. It's like, wow, what am I applying for? I'm like, I'm just trying to get a identification. Nah, they got you on file, like for good.
You don't have to have a visa if you don't want to go back to the United States in order to come to Mexico. Because they're saying that we need a passport and a visa. You just won't go back to States anymore if you come without a visa. It's actually so much fun to see you taking care of your chickens. I really enjoy it. It looks like a lot of work, but watching it being done is relaxing to me and it's fun. Thank you.
What's your favorite color?
Pink and purple. She loves pink and purple.
She loves dresses.
Yes.
Every time we go out, she wants every single dress.
So they like to see when we collect our eggs and take care of our chickens. And we did apply for a dual citizenship for the kids, so they are now Mexican Americans as well. Here
No, Mexicans American.
What are they?
Mexican USA. American is a country. It's
Well, that's what they're called on the birth certificate.
It's
Mexican Americans. That's what they're called. I don't know, but they are.
We're all Americans.
In order for you to enroll them in school here, you need their CUR.
It's like their social security number,
It's like a social
Mexican
security.
one.
And you need that to enroll them in school, and the only way you can get it is by
becoming a double citizen.
Yeah.
And the same day that you go and apply, the same day they give you your double citizenship, right?
No, first you have to go to.
No, but once you take the paperwork.
Yeah, once you take your paperwork, yes. But first you have to go to someone to translate the birth certificate. So it took us a few days for that, and then we took the paperwork in, and I think we took it, and then they gave it to us the day after.
The day after?
Yeah, because I needed it for Miguel's school, and so they hurried up and did it, the whole process, and they gave us their new birth certificate that's just translated from English to Spanish at it's in Spanish on the top and then English at the bottom. And they do just keep one last name. So like us here, my name is Erika Juliana Cisneros Garcia. So I have my dad's last name and my mom's last name. The kids only have their dad's last name. They don't have mine. So they're not my kids. No, I'm just kidding. So they only have one last name. So it's weird because when you go to school, they tell you, what's their name? And you tell them, and they're like, what's their other last name? Oh, no, they're American. Oh, okay. They only have one last name.
I'm like, if you don't need the big house, and yeah, it will be a good thing just to downsize. At least for us, we always had a small townhouse. We never had something huge, humongous.
Maria Romero said, if we can speak Spanish more. She said, hola, buenas noches, me gusta su contenido y apenas los comencé a seguir. Me gustaría si pudieran hablar más en español porque también hay gente que los ve que no hablan inglés. I'm going to answer this in Spanish for you guys that don't speak English. I'll translate it right now. Sí, hablamos español en unos de los videos, pero también tenemos el CC de arriba de los videos que le pueden cambiar para que los
subtítulos.
Los subtítulos se los cambie para que les diga lo que... Y voy a trabajar más en eso para que les diga exactamente lo que estamos diciendo, porque en veces los cambia un poquito las cosas, pero estamos trabajando en todo eso. Y lo que pasa que como este canal lo hicimos en Estados Unidos, por eso comenzó en inglés y pues ahí ya nos quedamos. Pero estamos trabajando en eso. Pronto, primeramente Dios. So I was just answering to that. I just told her that we started this channel back in the States, so that's why it's in English. But the subtitles do come out in Spanish. And I think now YouTube is working on putting them in different languages as well, so not just Spanish and English.
The only thing you have to read the subtitles. Yeah, you get it on your Mexican consulate, your passport. I think you need your birth certificate, proof of residency, and
Proof of address.
To get your passport, your Mexican passport. Also, you can go to your consulate, Mexican consulate, and look for whatever are the requirements for the passport. I think, I don't remember how much they charged me, but it was not expensive.
That's why I don't want a big house, friends, because the cleaning. Oh, be careful,
Sorry.
Sorry. Move the camera. You have to be careful, mamas.
I see my boy on me.
Okay.
See?
How you doing?
Okay.
Oh, no, I can't fix it anymore. Hold on. Sorry, friend. Sorry. You have to be careful, okay? You're going to hurt yourself.
Okay. Move it
no, it's
right
not
the other.
working. Can't fix it anymore.
This is not comfortable anymore.
It's not comfortable anymore?
I need some toilet paper.
Thank you, Susie. She said the footage from the drone from the fiestas was so good. Keep up the good work, guys. We're trying to work on.
We are learning a lot
Yeah.
from this YouTube, and how to edit and how to, even with the drone, after not using it for almost a year, I was afraid to fly it. And when I was recording the horse racing, I think it was going to be super fast, the drone, and the horses were like way faster than the drone. So I put it on super. Even on super, the drone was slow for the horses. So this is why I stay like in the middle of the race. So when I see them coming, I will start flying back. But it's things that I have to learn.
She's playing with toilet paper over there, friend. No way, Jose said he's moving to Mexico when I'm ready. You are invited to come to my place to have a great vacation for free. Thank you.
Thank you.
That would be awesome. What is happening with your one rooster? Is it a baby or missing feathers? It's actually a hen that's missing feathers. I think because we had more roosters back in Jalisco, and she was the more, I don't know if she's one of the oldest ones, but she was being attacked more by the roosters. But it is a hen that is missing the feathers. We only have two roosters, the naked neck one, and then the Rhode Island red. Are the ones that we have.
Toilet paper, toilet paper, toilet paper.
Sharing your journey on our life. Thank you, Silvia. Hey, friends, it's nice to see you both in your smiles. Where are you from, Baja California? How much does a small rancho cost? I'm born here in Los Angeles, California.
It can be really expensive to buy a rancho. The thing is,
Trump's right here.
you have to be in person to look at a place, so, to actually say, you know what, I like it. It's worth the money that you're gonna spend. But me, I prefer to buy the land and then build as I can the things that we want. Why? Because we can build on our own style, on something that we like, not on someone's house needed or on the edge you drew. You know what? It's something they can use.
Hello from Dallas, Texas. Hello, Avery Roblox. Susan Palomino, I think that Cassie is a great big sister. She is. They fight sometimes, but they're kids. And Jose gets very annoyed when they're fighting. But like I tell them, they're kids. They're sisters. Even with Miguel, they fight. So they're kids. They're gonna grow out of it.
No, we didn't took the puesto. It's for sale. Are we doing lives every Friday?
We can start now that we have better quality
What
internet. I
what
think we
about
can
if,
do them.
if we do a poll and see what days
Are better for people.
are better for people, and we might be able to do two lives in a week, maybe one in the morning and one in the afternoon or something like that.
Yeah.
If everybody's like, oh, in the afternoon, we can just do one a week or something.
Hi, Lorenzo from Joliet. That was one of our bestest friends from Joliet. Sandra said that there is a button that you can push, a translator button, because some people like me don't understand the words thank you. Yeah, and the footage from the drone, we're trying to get the volume and everything on that too, because I know he has to put music every time we use a drone, or I have to put music because there's no sound.
So
we're working.
So what I learned is, because the drone, they don't record sound, I have to record the sound on my phone, and then you have to match it to whatever the drone footage is. So it's a learning thing. You have to, whenever you record, you have to record also on your phone. So it's a work in progress. So
We're learning slowly. YouTube is teaching us a lot. It's like I tell him sometimes, don't talk to me, I'm working when I'm editing my videos. And I do everything on the phone mostly because I'm not a technology person like that too much. So I just do everything on my phone. So I don't edit my videos a lot. I just pretty much add a little bit of music. And I know there's people that don't like the music, but sometimes the copyright won't let us upload videos. So we do have to put music on.
And there's music
videos.
everywhere. So every time we try to upload, copyright. So to eliminate the copyright, it takes about half an hour.
Yeah.
And then you get a check, and sometimes you got like five different copyrights. There's 3 hours that you have to spend there.
Because it takes a while after you put to fix
And
it. It takes a while.
At least us, we can only do one at a time, and it takes about 30 minutes to get it
We
fixed.
still haven't gotten anything that we have to pay to edit videos because we're just learning and we don't want to pay and not use it. So for right now, we're going to stick to what we're using. It's free. So that's great for us. So we're just, like I said, I don't like to edit much when the baby's crying or sorry, for people that don't like for me to call her baby. She's my baby, sorry. But when she's crying or she's whining, I just leave it because that's life. That's life, and it's going to continue to be life, and kids grow, and she'll stop doing that when she's ready to stop doing it. So I just like to be true to everyone, and that's how we are. And Janine, I'll tell my hand that you're sorry. And yes, MJ, we're gonna try to do now that we have better quality internet. We're gonna try to do every week so we can see you guys and learn a little bit about you guys as well.
A morning live.
We can do a morning live. I think we did one on a weekend one day, but maybe a weekday would be good too.
No way, Jose. COVID Tech, that's what we actually thinking about using. The COVID Tech technology, like you said, is climate friendly and it comes in panels. You just have the architect get you blueprint and can't remember what the other thing calls. You send it to COVID Tech and they make the structure for you and then you just set it up. Then you just put cement in the walls and you're done. And pretty fast, and you will save on the labor, basically. And the construction side, not much probably, but as far as labor, pretty cost efficient on the labor.
Con eso said, Elsa, say hi to you guys.
Hi,
Elsa.
everyone.
We miss you.
Vénganse a las tortillas con salsa Valentina.
Sandra Osborne, they do have quinceañeras. We actually have two videos from back in. There's quinceañeras and then there's weddings as well. And we do have some videos of that.
And please, if you guys can do us a favor, if you haven't liked the video, please like and subscribe. It will help us out.
Share our videos if you guys can as
lot.
well. We have been growing, like we said, slowly, but we're getting there, friends. And it's very much appreciated. And all the prayers that you guys send us all the time, I think, has kept us strong and have helped us a lot.
Thank you very much.
Yes, we really do appreciate all the prayers.
Anything to say? Hello, everyone.
Yeah, I see there's a lot of people from California, from Canada, Alaska, Washington. Life is real and kids are kids. I feel like you guys are the most real people I watch. Oh, thank you, Janine.
Thank you.
We try. No, actually, we don't try. We just do it.
We
just do it. Yeah, that's why sometimes I don't want to vlog. I'm like, I'm not going to vlog today. And then Jose's like, you're not going to record this? Like, oh. Like the other day when we bought the puppy for the girls or for the kids. For me too.
Yeah, she wasn't going to record it or something. And I'm like, you ain't going to record this? She's like, oh my God, let me record it.
Yeah.
San Antonio, Texas.
Oh, we got people who are in Texas now. Proser, Washington.
Thank you. Thank you for liking the video.
It's S3RG.
Proser, Washington, California.
We're so grateful and we are so happy to get to know all of you guys little by little. I think the way you guys are starting to know us more. And we love doing this. I think it doesn't take much. I mean, sometimes it does take a little bit longer when I'm cooking to be recording. And because I don't have the proper gear to record either, I use, like I said, my phone.
Houston, Texas.
So it does take a little bit longer, but we do enjoy. I know a lot of you guys have tried our recipes that we cook and you guys have enjoyed them. And I think that's what makes us happy.
Cali, Zacatecas.
From Esther just changed to eat. Oh, Esther. Okay. I look forward to your videos. Thank you, Jessica.
Charleston,
South Carolina.
Carolina, California.
That was one of the places that I wanted to move to was Carolina, either south or north. And Jose said, well, if we're going to make the move to somewhere that looks like Mexico, let's just go to Mexico. I said, okay, let's go. And from California, Susan Palomino. Charleston, South Carolina. But I would have loved to have lived in South Carolina or North Carolina. I know I watched some YouTubers from there and it looks beautiful too.
Charleston, South Carolina, Carolina here. Well, I think
think
This
that's
will
it,
be it.
yeah.
Well, thank you everyone for joining us and for all your prayers and for your likes, for your comments, for being part of this channel,
For your super thanks.
for your super thanks. Thank you. Thank you so much.
We really do appreciate it. God bless everyone. And like we said, we would keep a lot of these people in our prayers. I have a cousin by the same name. Thank you, MJ. Ups and downs.
Ups and downs. As you guys have seen, but we're still pushing, and we will continue pushing.
And we
And
do
maybe-
have a lot of ups and downs, but we're still together here through things, and we will continue. And we will keep sharing with you guys, and hopefully you guys continue to enjoy our content. And please do let us know what you guys like to see. I know chickens is one of our big things for you guys. And like I said, today I was trying to watch Chicken Lay an Egg. I was standing there for a long time, but we had to leave. I do love my chickens. They do bring a lot of peace into my heart when I'm there. I don't think about anything else except for my chickens. So I do enjoy my chickens a lot, but I do miss my plants, and that's one thing I do have to think about. Like we said before, to bring my chickens over here. But if they're good over there, I think they're gonna stay over there, so I can start planting some plants. I did buy some
Three pots.
Some what?
3 pots.
Yeah, I brought the 3 pots to start planting. I want to do a little bit of my own vegetables here because I do miss my plants and my own organic fruits and veggies that we can do. So,
Y todo se puede. Ten tu meta y work y trabaja para llegar a ella. Poquito a poquito. A lo mejor no llegas la primera vez, pero sigue hasta que llegues. So just reach for your goal. You might fall down one again and again, but as you continue, you will reach one, not right away, but eventually. Just work for it.
Backyard man just said, "Hey, I got holes in my socks too, and they are still as comfortable as the no holes." I don't know. I think it depends where the holes are because I can't wear no holes on the bottom of my socks.
Well,
I think we're still talking between Socorro, Nuevo Mexico. North Georgia mountains is beautiful. And that is one thing I do miss about Jalisco, friends, the cerros, that we're so close. Here, they're so
here
close.
we got
It's
cerros too.
so far. They're so far away, though.
We live on the cerro right now. That doesn't look like the cerros over there.
Maria, hello.
La nueva moda. You're right. There's a new style.
Nice to be with y'all on this live. Thank you. Like we said, thank you to everyone that joined us. Hope you guys continue to watch our vlogs and our videos. And like I know someone said that they can't wait to see my videos of me my planting or my garden. We do have older videos from back in the States that I still watch every once in a while because I do miss all my plants. Nueva moda. Thanks for coming along. We hope you guys have a great and blessed night. See you guys soon.
Que pasen buenas noches.
Buenas noches a todos.
Y gracias por estar con nosotros.
God bless and see you guys soon, friends. Bye.
Bye. Adios.
Adios.
She doesn't know how to stop it. Being that we haven't done this in a long time. Last time I stopped it and I raised the video.
Let's see.
I'm gonna let her do it.
Oh God. I don't know how to. Percent?
I don't know. The struggle is real.
We still have a lot to learn.
Are you sure you want to stop the streaming?